Hey guys, introduction to popping with your body instead of your arms and your chest as well. We're not going to be using our arms or our chest in this particular video. So when you do popping, a lot of people think it just comes from the knees, pop, pop, or the arms, pop, pop, or the chest, boom, boom. Well, you should be able to pop every part of your body, right? In every angle, if you are a popper. So this video, I'm going to give you some very basic ways of doing this. Even if you're not a popper, you're still going to be using these particular angles in robot and other styles too. So this is good if you like to just learn robot or if you just want to be popping a bit. So first thing we need to know is the shoulder rotation, our hip rotation, and how we can kind of like switch that around. So I'll get you into one stance first, just like this. So one foot in front of the other. This is going to be a key because when we have to do our turns, like this, I want one foot in front of the other just because it's going to be easier to turn, right? So just for this video, I'm going to have you put your arms like this, okay? Just our arms are going to be kind of like stationary down here, so we're not focusing too much on arms. And for this one, you want to be able to turn your shoulders like this, okay? Actually, first, just focus straight, so keeping your body straight and turning like this, okay? So at the moment, our hips are squared, they're forwards. Our shoulder is forwards, and then we're just going to be turning like this, straight. And our hips kind of still stay squared at the moment. So as we turn, boom, we want to focus on using the power from this turn, boom, to hit with the shoulder, like boom, boom, boom. So it's going to be looking like boom, 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 like this, alright? Boom, 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 boom. And if you want, you can use your legs with it as well to add a little extra power if that helps. But you just want to be focusing on like the main boom, dime stop, boom, 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 boom. So when I do it, I do kind of load up. That's just a habit. Technically, you don't really want to be loading up like that. You still want to be able to just go boom, 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 boom. So what I'm doing is I'm just turning, and then when I get to about here, I finish that final rotation with like this click, click. If that helps, you might want to like think about it like martial arts, where they boom, they like when they throw a punch or something, they boom, they're just shifting this shoulder, boom, into it like that. So that's all I'm doing here is I'm just boom, boom, like that. And if you want, you don't have to do a full rotation to this side. We can just do a small rotation like this. If the here is fine, as long as we can get our shoulder to pop like this, boom, boom, boom. Now the next step with that is to obviously, we're doing it straight at the moment. We can also kind of do it on an angle as well. So now we think of our shoulders like on an angle like this, and then our shoulders can like boom. So now as we turn, this shoulder is going to come down a little bit like this, boom, like that. So we can do it diagonally, boom, 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 boom. And our hands should kind of match the same direction. So our hands should be doing diagonal as well from there. So boom, 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 okay? If you can do that, that's fine. Now, you should be able to do that as well, both ways as well. So this shoulder should also be able to turn with it in like this. Boom, 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 oops, boom, boom. And right now, I think I'm still leaning over a little bit too much, so make sure you get your posture right with this. Boom, 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 okay? And then if you want, you can start adding different angles with it. So first, you start off just left and right. So we go this way first and then this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just like that. Now once you got that, I want you to focus now on just turning your body to the side. So for this particular movement, I want your hips still squared a little bit, And then we're just going to go straight here. So 1, and then straight down. So 1, boom. So this is the next step. You need to be able to go boom, like hip coming down like this now. Boom, boom, boom. If it helps, use your breathing. So it looks like this. 1, 2. And the reason we're going to be doing it like this, so it would kind of look like from the side, like turning and then dropping it down. Turning, dropping it down. So that's what we're doing. We're just going like that. But from the front, it looks like this. Like that. And we're doing it like this so we can come back to this as well. So this is the same position. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we're doing it down now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. So try this first. 1, 2, or go 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can do that, now do it leaning forward. So now go down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. So I want you to get used to the angles and the levels. Because if you can do it up, you should be able to do it leaning over as well. Now, yeah, let's focus on this as well. So if we can come down like this from the side, we should be able to come down as well, like facing forwards. So shoulders forwards, hips forwards, boom, pa, boom, pa, boom, pa. If you can do that, cool. So these are all very important angles. So down, turn, up, turn, down, turn, up, down, turn, up. So now you got that. Now we're going to use the hips a little bit more with that too. So our hips are important because we want to be able to turn our hips to the side and in. This is going to generate the hip. So if our hips are to the side like this, then we need to be able to go boom, 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 boom. That's bringing your hip in. Pop, 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 just like that. So from here, you should be able to go 1, 2, 3. Or we use the other side of the hip to boom like this. Pop, pop, boom. So make sure our shoulders still kind of face forwards as we do this. So only the bottom's turning, like 1, 2, 3. And then we can like isolate the top of the body. Or we can do them all at once, like boom, 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 boom. So we have isolations, the top half, bottom half, which is just boom, boom, or at the same time. Boom, boom. So this is going to generate power, but we can also add like little detail and muscle control if we just do it like separately in isolations. So the next reason this is important is because like these positions here, boom, right? Our feet are facing forwards, but if I was to bring my foot in, so now it's on the same kind of line, same thing, but we're going to be doing it to the other side now. So watch what happens if I turn the hips now. Boom, tap, boom, tap, boom, right? And now it's more like a twisto flex kind of thing, right? Boom, pop, boom, tap, boom, tap. So hips are coming in, and then I'm like, you can follow it with the body, right? So this is like pretty much twisto flex kind of concept, right? But with popping. So pop, boom, pop, boom, pop, boom, pop, boom, pop, boom, pop, boom, pop, right? So that's how we can use that to turn. I could just add a turn like with the hips. So 1, and then follow with the body. boom. So I'm using a lot of the momentum when I turn. I do use this momentum to help me pop. So it just helps, boom, to hit your shoulder and your hips as well with that. So that's a little something I wanted to show you. And is there anything I missed? Yeah, okay. So I showed you with shoulder down. Okay, so now I want to be focusing a little bit more on shoulder up this time. So now this time, rather than the focus on this coming forwards like this, boom, boom, try to focus on this coming back. So now it's like boom, boom. So it looks the same, we're just using a different shoulder to generate power this time. So if I'm like here and I'm going boom, boom, this is doing a lot of the hitting. But if I want to now focus on this shoulder, like if I'm down here, this shoulder is almost like coming back, 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 boom, like boom. So the source of the power is changing now from this shoulder to this shoulder. Like instead of going boom, boom, now I'm like pop, boom. You know what I mean? Because this shoulder could technically stay still, right? And I could just be like back, forwards, or I could be like here, back, forwards, back, boom. So they're different motions. One's coming forwards like boom, and one's coming back, right? So we'll do it again. Back, that's one motion. Forwards, that's another motion. So speaking of doing it like that, that's more like a roll now. So you have another motion. Now it's more like boom. Okay, and we can do the same thing. Forwards, backwards, like this. Boom, boom. But focus on the shoulders rather than the chest now. So rather than going boom like this, where our core is doing a lot of the popping, now use your shoulders like forwards, back, forwards, back, forwards, back. Or one shoulder at a time. Forwards, back, forwards, back. Or now we'll go forwards, forwards, and now turn. Now boom, and now up, down, down, forwards, forwards, back, back, turn, boom, boom. So that's a little example of how we can use our body. Just think about it like martial arts, right? So left, right, left and right, or facing forwards. Our lines, so rather than having it diagonal, we're doing it straight, straight, or we might be shifting diagonally, like this. Or to get to the diagonal line, we can also go turn, down, and then we can do it like that as well. So now we have levels as well, right? So notice the difference if I'm here, boom. I'm getting to that diagonal line without necessarily changing the level. So this shoulder will stay on the same level, boom. But now if I come down and then turn, it's on a different level than it was when it was up here, right? So they are different movements. So just keep that in mind as well. But yeah, I think that's the main thing I wanted to show you. Hips, just work on that, like whether your hips are facing forwards or to the side. 1, 2, boom, and yeah, we just want to generate power from our hips and our shoulders, and then eventually you can like start adding your boom, 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 like your head, boom, with that, boom, boom, boom. So your head can also be adding that hit as well, but that's a little bit more advanced once you get into your head. And then also like you can start adding your arms in with it too. You can start adding arm pops, and you probably could add your chest into like, you could probably get into your chest like this, like from here, boom. Like you could get into your chest from there as well. So from these positions, chest, 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 chest. Right, so from here we can also use these angles with the chest as well. So our chest can open up on these turns as well. So that's just another thing you can try.